Good morning, good morning. It's hashtag Maggie the Therapist with your wake up call. So, yes, it's Sunday morning, guys. We're breathing. And anytime you see my face, I'm going to promote breathing, right? Because that's what we do around here. We breathe till we don't. That's what we do, right? So, we want to relax, right? Whatever emotion you're in right now, I need you to step away. Okay, I need you to calm down. I need you from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet. Relax. And I want you to visualize it too and see it, right? As it flows down from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet. I want you to feel it. I want you to feel your body just coming down in a calm state, okay? Your brain, your eyelids, your eyeballs. Relax your chin, relax your shoulders, relax everything that you can on your face and your body and just breathe. Okay? I want you to breathe. Yes, your brain too. Relax that. Okay? Let's take deep breaths in and out. So we doing 5 in, 6 out count in. One more time. And when you you breathe in, I want you to feel it in. Okay, so now by the third time, you should have shook it off, right? Shake it off, because know that you're in a moment, okay? And moments only last for a moment. Riddle me this. So, in saying that, let's get to it, right? I want to talk about how two relationships aren't the same and will never be, right? Because there's so many dynamics that fall into this situation, right? So a lot of times relationships, each person brings their individuality. Okay. So their unique experiences, their perspectives, their emotions, their histories, their interactions, their traumas. All of this has something to do with building and bonding with someone else, right? And it also has everything to do with what relationship you will have with them. Okay, because a lot of times in the context of therapy, for example, right, the relationship between a therapist and a client, right, will never be the same. Even if I use the same method of therapy on a different two different people, they will get two different, you know, um two different readings because no one is the same. They will answer the questions differently. They will feel differently, right? So it's kind of interesting to learn. I'm gonna start doing case studies a lot because I be like I have to I have to dissect this. I have to dive in a little deeper because it's a lot that goes on. So like I said, so two clients aren't the same and two therapists aren't the same, right? So me and other clients to their therapists will get different feels, different, everything. Okay. So that matters, yes. So that's why they tell you when you looking for a therapist, find somebody pretty much that can suit and fit your character, somebody that you can understand and they can understand you, right? It matters. That matters. So the life experiences, the changes in perspective. So as you get older you have to learn people over too, right? So you don't get the same person in the same person. So as years go by, 5, 10, 15, person's emotions, their physical, their mental, their spiritual, everything can be changing. Everything can be growing, failing. It doesn't matter. But whatever this person chooses to do with their life, that's what they want to do. And if you accept that, that's what you accept. If it's not, that's what you don't. But every two persons, right? It's gonna be totally different when you meet them, okay? So it has a lot to do with individual personalities, okay? So each person in a relationship brings their unique personality traits, communication styles, emotional responses, and like I said, trauma. And when this happens, okay, most of the time, some relationships can involve open and direct communication, where others, for example, may not, right? It's so weird because you could feel so comfortable talking to one person but uncomfortable talking to another. And you could be with somebody and you don't even have to say nothing and they know what you're thinking and they know what's wrong. Or you gotta be with somebody where you gotta over explain, right? So you have to take a lot of that into consideration when you do meet people and you come across people and things of that nature, right? Common interest. Common interest has a lot to do with it too. Do we like the same things or we don't? Okay, that has everything to do with relationships as well, building and bonding, right? Emotional connections. So the intimacy and the vulnerability and the chemistry, right? Because you can't buy chemistry nowhere, not even with that $50 hooker, right? No, chemistry, these things are different in different relationships. Some relationships may not get that vulnerability, that intimacy, that chemistry, right? But they may get something else. So you have to understand that every two relationships and every two persons is different, right? Conflict resolution, even dealing with people, can I speak to you like a human, an adult, right? Or I have to talk to you like a child? You got to pick or choose, right? Because we have to be on that same level, all right? Because I'm not coming down there I'm not coming down there. You gotta yeah, you gotta bring your mental intelligence up, okay? So your expectations or your boundaries, right? Different people expect different things. A lot of people have certain boundaries, some don't. Like, I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot, right? So we take all of that into aspect when it comes to dealing with people and knowing that two different relationships are not going to be the same. So I don't understand how people put people into categories, right? And I know a lot of times it's from their trauma, their past, you know, relationships with others, but you cannot bring that into a new relationship because everybody is not the same. You can't use them same techniques you used on your last person or your new person. You can't use them same techniques on one child on another child, right? Because everybody is different, right? And you have to study that. You have to read the room. That's what I call it. You have to read the room. You have to know what is going on, right? So even in the life stages, right, relationships can differ based on life stages and those that's involved. Friendships between two young professionals may involve different consideration than friends between two people that grew up together from public school. All I'm saying is, right, don't bring one relation or don't let one relationship hinder, or don't let one situation hinder, or don't let one person hinder your future, okay? Because every two relationships are different. So all you have to do is build on that, bond on that, and you'll be fine, okay? If it don't work, if it do, kudos, okay? But just know you're not gonna get that same person in everyone, okay? And thank you guys for listening, and I hope y'all have a great day, okay? And air is free. Breathe. Bye.